What's up guys, today we're gonna make crispy pork belly. It is very simple, but a lot of people don't know the right technique to get that crispy skin. So let me just show you how it's done. To start off, smack your goddamn piece of pork belly and slam it to your work surface. Because it's just fun and satisfying. Now, in making crispy pork belly, you want to remove as much moisture out of the skin in order to, well, make the skin crispy. And this is done by brining it. So first of all, you want to make little tiny holes on the skin with this meat tenderizer. And poke as much holes as possible or until you tire your hand. If you don't have this meat tenderizer in your kitchen, then you can use a fork or a knife. But of course, do it at least 100 times more. So I highly suggest you do buy these tools, as this will make your life easier. Once that's done, give it a very generous amount of salt on top and make sure you cover the entire skin, as this salt will pull out the moisture inside the skin and will make it super crispy. And place it on a wire rack skin side down, and now we will season the meat. In a bowl, add in 2 teaspoons of Chinese 5 spice, 2 teaspoons garlic powder, 3 teaspoons paprika powder, 2 teaspoons cumin seeds that have been toasted and grind, 2 teaspoons onion powder, 4 teaspoons brown sugar, 3 teaspoons of black pepper, and lastly 3 teaspoons of salt. Mix it all until thoroughly combined, then back to our pork belly. We want to make lots of thin slices to the meat so that the seasoning will penetrate. So slice it vertically and horizontally to make a square pattern that is about 1 centimeter deep, and leaving gaps between the slices about 2 to 3 centimeters. Which will look something like this. Once that's done, sprinkle in your seasoning generously and only cover the meat side of the pork belly. Make sure it goes in the nooks and crannies of the pork belly, and yes, do it with the help of your hand. Until it looks something like this. It's in the fridge uncovered for overnight. Now, before you start on the second day, preheat your oven to 110 degrees Celsius or about 230 Fahrenheit. Flip your meat so the skin is facing up. By this time, the skin should become firmer compared to yesterday. Remove it from the wire rack, and there should be some liquid on the bottom of the baking tray. This is the result of the moisture extracted by the salt. If you don't have this by the next day, then you probably didn't do it right. Alias, you didn't put enough salt on the skin. So repeat the process again for one more night. Now, clean the skin side of the pork, preferably with a clean kitchen paper roll, until there's no more salt and moisture left on the skin. Then take an aluminum foil that is about twice the length of your meat. Fold it in half and place your pork belly at the center of it. Now it should have some extra foil on the side. Fold it vertically as if you're making a wall, in which this will help the meat to not get burnt while being roasted in the oven. After that, place it in a hot oven that has been preheated before and leave it for about 1.5 hours or about 90 minutes. Once your time has up, your pork belly should become like this, a cooked pork with a harder skin on top. It should be crispy, but it's not crispy enough. So place it back in the oven, but now set it to broiler setting and increase the temperature to 200 degrees Celsius or about 390 Fahrenheit and leave it for another 20 minutes. After about 20 minutes, take it out and just admire that beauty. Immediately remove it from the foil and let it cool. Now, listen to this. If your pork belly doesn't sound like this, then trust me, you fucked up. Now, just look at that juice oozes out. Oh, god damn. I need to try this. And that's it, your very own homemade crispy pork belly. Don't forget, serve it up with some Dijon mustard.